Every night, without fail, at exactly 7 p.m., William Carter sat at the head of a long dining table inside his New York penthouse. The table could seat 12. Crystal glasses, polished silver, meals prepared by the finest chefs money could buy. But only one chair was ever used. The rest waited quietly, like memories no one wanted to touch. William Carter was 72 years old, a self-made American billionaire. Magazines called him a legend of industry. Employees called him Sir. No one called him family anymore. The penthouse overlooked the city, lights glowing like 1,000 beating hearts. But inside, the silence was so loud it followed William from room to room. His wife, Eleanor, used to sit across from him, laughing about small things. She loved simple dinners. He loved business calls. One night, he chose a meeting over her hospital visit. She died the next morning. William never forgave himself. Their son, Michael, was only 20 when it happened. Grief turned into anger. Anger turned into distance. The last words Michael said to his father were, "You were never there when it mattered." Michael left. William stayed. And the mansion slowly became a museum of regret. Dinner at 7 p.m. became William's punishment. No phone, no television, just food and memories. His staff asked many times if he wanted company. He always said no, because eating alone was easier than remembering who used to sit beside him. One winter evening, rain hammered against the glass walls of the penthouse. Thunder echoed like something breaking inside him. William dismissed his staff early. As he lifted his spoon, the doorbell rang. He froze. No one visited him anymore. The butler opened the door. A young man stood outside, soaked, shivering, holding a broken umbrella. "I'm sorry to bother you, sir," the young man said quietly. "My car broke down nearby. May I use your phone?" William studied his face. There was something familiar about him. Tired eyes, polite voice, pride hiding behind desperation. William nodded. "Come in." The young man's name was Daniel, a high school teacher, recently laid off, struggling to pay rent. As Daniel made the call, William watched him from a distance. When Daniel finished, he thanked William and prepared to leave. But before he reached the door, William spoke. "Stay," he said. "Have dinner with me." Daniel hesitated. "Sir, I don't want to intrude." William replied softly, "I already eat alone." Daniel slowly sat down. At first, they ate quietly. Then Daniel said something unexpected. "This table, it feels lonely." William smiled sadly. "It is." The words opened something William had locked away for decades. He talked about Eleanor, about missed moments, about believing money could replace time. Daniel listened, not as a stranger, but as someone who understood loss. Daniel shared his own story, how he taught children who came to school hungry, how he feared becoming invisible. William realized something terrifying. He had become invisible in his own life. When dinner ended, Daniel stood up. "Sir," he said, "thank you for the food." Then he paused. "And thank you for not treating me like a stranger." At the door, Daniel turned back. "Some people are rich in money," he said. "Others are rich in people." The door closed. The silence returned. But it no longer felt empty, felt hopeful. That night, William didn't sleep. He sat at the table long after the plates were cleared. Then he picked up his phone. His hand trembled. He dialed a number he hadn't called in 23 years. It rang. Once, twice. A voice answered. "Hello." William swallowed. "Michael, it's your father." Silence. Then, "I don't want money," Michael said. "I wanted you." William whispered, "I'm here now." 1 week later, at exactly 7 p.m., William Carter sat at the table again. But this time, 2 chairs were occupied. The food was the same. The table was the same. But the man was different, because he had finally learned. You can own the world and still be poor if you eat alone.